guys, welcome to Talk with the Badge. This is my friends, Brandon and Joe. They're both with the Sacramento Sheriff Office, the STAR program, right? And Brandon, why don't you tell me what the STAR program is about?
So STAR actually stands for Sheriff's Tactical Airborne Response. Basically what it is it's the airborne unit for the Sheriff's Office. We consist of a total of 5 helicopters and 2 airplanes.
Okay, awesome. And then Joe, like, is this something kind of that you've aspired to be on, or is it kind of something you almost fell into?
Initially, it wasn't on the radar for me. I didn't think there was ever a chance that I could be over here. I didn't know what it entailed. As I learned more about the unit and how you go about getting over here, it definitely became a driving force for me. And
awesome.
It was something well, Brandon can tell you. I think I tried and failed for about 3 years before I got over here. So it's definitely something it's got to be in your blood.
Okay, awesome. So Brandon, what kind of specific situations would the STAR department be called out for?
So a lot of our stuff is anything that we can help the community with the calls for service. That's our number one priority. A lot of them are like missing kids. We have an outstanding PA system on this helicopter that actually really helps out finding the kids and faster. And I say kids because that tends to be what it is, but also elderly, anybody missing.
Okay.
And so we get those PAs out, and it just helps get everybody looking instantaneously.
Okay.
And so that's a big driving force to get them found faster. Some of the other stuff that we do is rescues along the river. We work in conjunction with the fire department. Spotting for any drownings, anything that we can help with on the rescue itself.
And you guys are the ones that like shine that super bright light down, right?
Yeah, we have the very bright spotlight. Yes. Yeah.
So this goes to either of you. What is like probably I would say like the most interesting detail you guys have been on? Like, sorry to put you on the spot on that.
Yeah, we have been over officer-involved shootings. We've been over some fire rescues where they're pulling people out of the burning buildings. Car chases, of course. It's the kind of one of the things, right? I mean, we can fly faster than the cars can go on the ground.
Right.
That's hard to narrow one down, but we've been part of a lot of big incidents with the sheriff's office and helping the community get either suspects apprehended, missing people found, or rescues accomplished, whether it's bad weather from floods or drownings along the river. Some of the stuff that is just not so pleasant to discuss.
Right. So what's the most exciting thing that like brings you to this program, like, if that makes sense?
Gotcha. Well, as a law enforcement officer from the law enforcement side, it's actually effectively providing safety for my partners on the ground. At the end of the day, we are the eyes in the sky. We are the ones helping keep them safe. Tell them not to go into a backyard if we see something hazardous on the other side. Directing them to fugitives or criminals that are on the run. Also, the cool part is when we find the missing kid or the missing elderly person. It's just pretty rewarding because we're like, yeah, that's one for the helicopter unit.
Right.
If we weren't there, it would have been extended or delayed. And or safety, just the safety in general.
Yeah.
One case in point, which actually just had a conviction and a sentencing, was when Deputy Ladwig was shot in the face 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago, over there off of Watt Avenue and I-80. And our equipment on this helicopter, the sheriff invested some money, some of the funds into our equipment, a new camera system, and because of that, we were able to spot the suspect shortly after he shot the deputy in the face, and we saw him fleeing southbound on Watt Avenue, and we were able to get all that on camera, find him right away, lock it down so that all the other citizens were safe, and the SWAT team ended up going in, and or the SED team went in and was able to take him into custody, and that video proved extremely fruitful during the court case and the conviction.
So what are you guys called to help any other units, like maybe in the Bay Area or like in other counties?
Not so much the Bay Area. They've got some of their own air assets down there, but we help everybody here in the region. It's a regular thing for us to work with CHP, Elk Grove PD, Folsom PD, Citrus Heights, Roseville, in fact. Placer County has their own airship. But we tend to be up in the air, and if anybody in the region needs our help, we're definitely going to go. Brandon and I, in fact, have been as far south as Lodi to help them out. So it's just, if we are an asset that we can provide some assistance and anybody in the region needs us, we're going to go to it.
Okay. And this is my last question. It's kind of a little off the wall, but like, if you guys needed to take a break, do you just like land in like someone's yard or like, like
The river.
the river, just land in the river?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, can this like float on the river?
Right. Yeah. So no, we actually we do have this is our home base here. So we land and generally take our breaks here mainly because of our refueling.
Okay.
But we can land at any airport. We've actually had hit some bad weather when we were required to fly. We have had hit bad weather that has come in, immediate thunderstorms, where we've landed in farmers' fields. We've landed in farmers' fields, and just.
Do they get scared or anything, or like?
No. In my experience,
they're like,
not
I didn't
yet.
do anything.
Right. No, my experience, no. Everybody's been very, very kind and generous, and we've had no issues.
Okay, awesome. Anything else you guys want to tell us?
No, thanks for coming out and showing off our unit. We really appreciate the time.
I can't wait to see it, to see everything.
Right.
Looks like we're gonna load up one of these and see how it all works.
Do it.
So let's go ahead and get started.